Yes, I am married and I have a boyfriend, but I'm not regretting it because my husband is not complaining. No, he's okay with it. Yes, so do not judge me. Don't judge me. This is my life and I'm proud of it. Yes. Hello great people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Johnson Amy, and in today's video, no wasting of time. I know why you are here, but please, before you judge me, you should watch the end of this video. And believe you me, most women are also guilty of this, so let it not look as if I'm just the only one that is a married lady and still has a boyfriend. But remember, I will always say it that my husband doesn't have anything against it. He is in support of it. So far as it makes me happy, he's okay with it. So you stay and watch to the end of this video, okay? So this is a story that I want to share. Like I said, I know many of you will be judging me, but do not judge me. I'm a young girl and I got married to a young man that I love. But when I met my husband, he came from marriage. Before I married him, I decided to get myself a boyfriend because I needed someone that I can confide in. I needed someone that I can share my secrets with, that wouldn't just, whenever I need, maybe I'm boring, someone that I can just call on, someone that I can go to and all of that. So I got one. He's a caring person, he's good, we understood each other, we're just like siblings, brothers and sisters. He loved me, I love him, he appreciates me, I appreciate him, he accepted my flaws and I accepted his. Then I accepted my husband, I accepted his proposal to marry him. Oh, and I told my husband about it. He's okay with it. He said it's okay so far as it makes me happy. He doesn't have anything against it, but we should just make sure that we don't cross boundaries and all of that. So most of the time when I feel lonely, when I needed someone to talk to, I go to this boyfriend of mine. I call him on phone, we chat. Sometimes when I call him, he's at his working place. We talk for a long time and all of that. So I say, then where is your husband? Okay, yeah, most of the time when my husband is not around, then I'm feeling bored, I need company, I need someone to just fill that vacuum. I call him. Yes, so this is actually, we talk most when my husband is not around, and my husband, he knows about it. So I call him, we talk, we chat. Maybe most of the time when I call him, he's at working place. Maybe when he comes out of break, he also call me, we test each other, we laugh, and it has always been moving on fine. I'm saying this because so many women, I'm sorry to say, are married to a husband figure without having this boyfriend. And at the end, they don't have this intimacy, they don't share their secrets with this husband because he is being rated here like a husband. We African husband, he's being rated. There's some kind of play you want to play around, but because he's like that husband, you feel like, okay, maybe when you say a kind of word, when you act in a certain way, he wouldn't feel happy, he wouldn't be okay. Most women, they just end up having that husband without getting any boyfriend elsewhere. This is my life and I'm proud of it. Yes, because it has actually broken so many homes. So many women have actually lived in isolation in their home. They've actually lived in bitterness in their marriage. They've actually lived in tears. They're not getting that happiness. They're not getting that joy that they desire, that joy that they've been longing for. In my own case, it is a different issue because I was allowed to make my choice. Yes, I was allowed to make my choice. Remember, I said before I walked down the aisle with my husband, I had this boyfriend already. He was my friend. We were so close. We do everything together. We chat together. He takes me out. We go around together. People might be wondering, is she okay? But I think this is my world. This is my life. This is my story. And I think every woman out there should emulate from me. Yes, don't misunderstand me when I say every other woman should emulate from me. Every other woman should have this male factor that will always be there for her. Every other woman should have this male factor that wouldn't just be there as a husband, but this male factor that will stand by as what? As a love. Even when your husband offends you, you actually need this male factor to always keep on that joy. You always need this male factor to make the fire in your heart burning. This male factor is an advisor, yes, to me. This male factor is that lover that I desire in life. This male factor always corrects me whenever I'm wrong. This male friend of mine has always been there helping me, to see life in a different perspective, to see life in a different way, that life is not just all about you, having a husband, but it is actually so important that you, after having a husband, you have a friend that will always be there, because it's not just all about you coming into a marriage and then maybe having children and all of that. But apart from you having children, you need to be happy. You have your own life to live. You need a friend, you need a boyfriend, like I said, that will understand you the way you are. Some might say, doesn't mean that your husband do not understand you. Of course your husband understands you, but even at that, you still need that very good, loving and caring friend. I know so many of you are angry with me at this point, like, who is this girl? I am Mary Johnson, Amy, Mary J for short, like I always say. But I've been married for some years now, and I'm still in marriage. I'm happy because this idea of mine has helped me a lot. It has kept me in marriage. It's always gave me this happiness and this joy that yes, I have this freedom to say what I want to my friend. I have this freedom to express my feeling. I'm not afraid maybe saying, okay, I have a husband, maybe my husband will not understand me. I have a friend that understands me. Even if my husband doesn't understand me, my friend understands me. Even if that husband factor doesn't believe in me, my friend believes in me. Even if that husband factor is not in the mood for me, my friend is always there. So I try and make sure I combine these two individuals together and these two personalities together and make sure that I get the best out of it. And I know that even these parties, these people that I'm talking about, they are also happy in this relationship. They are so much happy. They are free. They are okay with it. And I am also happy. I am happy the way things are turning, because it is the very right choice that I made. And I want to encourage people out there, women, young women that are married for some years or that are still going into marriage. Before you go into marriage, make sure you get a friend. Make sure you get that friend that will stand there by you, that friend that will be that pillar, that friend that you can cry on his shoulder, you can lie on his shoulder, that friend that understands you, that friend that will just love you just for who you are. Who is this friend that I'm talking about? What is his name? Where does he come from? How on earth do your husband allow you to have such a friend? Is your husband okay? Yes, he is okay. He is a man that wants me to be happy. He is a man that is, that is not just interested in his own selfish interests. He compromises to make sure that I am happy. If me having a boyfriend will make me happy, will make me remain in this marriage, if me having that relationship, that good and that strong relationship with this boyfriend of mine will make this marriage work, then why not? Why won't he support me? He supports me 100%. Okay then, who is this boyfriend of mine? He is no other person than my lovely husband. Oh yes. Did you judge me already? You shouldn't say I'm a loose girl. No, because I am not loose. You shouldn't say I'm wayward. No, because I'm not wayward. You shouldn't call me names, because I do not deserve those names. Rather, I deserve a sweeter and a better name. Oh yes, because I am proud of who I am. I am proud of my actions. I'm not regretting it today, and I won't regret it tomorrow. And who is this man that I'm talking about? This man is my husband. Yes, the boyfriend factor that I'm talking about. He's my husband, my lovely husband. When I met him, I liked him. And that likeness was actually one thing that drew me closer to him. Although, yes, men, they will just be like, they love you. But as for me, though, this was what that drew me closer to him. I saw him first as a friend. I saw him as a confidant. I saw him as that lover that I need. I saw him as that friend of mine that I can always run out to for help, that I can always go to for advice. My husband has always been that advisor that I always need. I say he is my boyfriend. Yes, remember, he's my husband, but he was first my friend. I had this close intimacy. I had this relationship that was so tight that nothing could separate with him before I said yes to him for him to be my husband. So for you as a woman, so many women, they are in a marriage where they don't have any relationship with their husband. All they just have is that husband factor. They don't, share their secrets with their husband. They don't confide in their husband. They are not free doing some things around their husband. So why do you marry him if you're not free with him? I got married to my friend, to a loving and a caring boyfriend of mine, to my husband that I'm so much proud of, that I love and I admire, that I can share everything with. I don't see anybody that I can share any of my secrets with like the way I do with my husband. He is that number one confidant of mine. He is my husband, but he was my best friend before he became my husband. He was that close friend that knows when I'm in pain. Most of the time, maybe friends or families around might not understand it, but he gets it. He understands it. I said when my husband is not around, I always speak to him, yes. Whenever my husband goes to work, he calls me. When they're on break, we always talk. So you remember, my husband is not there, but that boyfriend of mine is always in contact with me, making sure that he gets connected with me, making sure that I'm okay, making sure that I'm fine, that I'm good, that I'm happy all the rest of my life. This is what marriage should be. Hope you've understood me. I do not mean you should have a husband that you got married to and still chase one little guy out. No, but what I mean is, you having a husband in your house, you should also try to make sure that that husband that you have in your house is that friend, is that lover, is that boyfriend that you can confide in. That is what I mean. He is my all. He is that boyfriend. He is that girlfriend. He is that man friend. He is that woman friend that I can ever ask of in the whole world. He is all in one. I mean all in one. So many women are having so many challenges in their marriages because they think their husband doesn't understand them. They think their husband is not that friend. They think their husband is so far away from them, although they are living together. It is in your hand, you lovely woman. It is in your hand, you great woman, to make that marriage work. Try to befriend your husband, yes. Make him your friend. You need that friend in your husband that will understand you when you want to play and will always open his arm and accept you. Marry wisely. Don't just marry because many women are getting married. Don't just marry because your parents want you to get married. Don't just marry because society is pushing you into getting married. But marry because you have found a friend and a lovely husband that you can spend the rest of your life with. Spending the rest of your life with a man is not easy, but when you have a friend in him, when you have a confidence in him, you see it very easy. Yes, you see it very easy. I wish you the best in your relationship, in your marriage, in your love affair. I wish you all the best, but you make sure you try that you don't go into the wrong relationship, but make sure that you go into that relationship knowing that you both are friends, knowing that you both understand each other. And I pray for a loving and a lasting relationship, a loving and a lasting marriage till death do you part. Thank you so much. I believe now you understand me. So now, I know you understand me. Those of you that were having their knife, their cutlass and all of that to judge me, please do not judge me. All I'm trying to say is that you getting married, you need to get married to your friend, a great teacher, an advisor, a lover, a friend, a husband, a sister, a brother, a mother, and a father. I love you all so much. Thank you. This is that right video that you have to share to people, because so many homes are in trouble because so many women or so many men, they fail to realize that they have to be friends. Yes, they need to be compatible. They need to share ideas together. Please, you share this video. Let this video go around. Share it to someone. Share it to your friend. Share it to your neighbor. Be a blessing to someone. I love you all. Till I come your way next time, I remain Mary Johnson, Amy, and you should know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. Bye.